Good evening, and thanks for joining us on the 10 o'clock news. I'm Pete Ferryman.
And I'm Bonnie Silkman. First up tonight, a series of shootings, a police department stretched thin, and neighbors fed up.
Yeah, we're talking about the city of Gresham tonight. That's where two shootings happened on Saturday, one on Northwest 2nd and Main, the other on 21st Drive. And today, police say a gunfight happened on the corner of Southeast 168th and Stark. And hours after that, there was a shooting near Southeast Pine Street.
For more on this ongoing gun violence that we're seeing, we want to get to Fox 12's Connor McCarthy joining us now live from Gresham with more details about what's happening out there and the frustrations and concerns that many people there have in the city. Connor?
Well, Pete and Bonnie, neighbors that I talked to here in the Rockwood neighborhood around Southeast 168th and Stark Street say that they hear gunshots on a nightly basis. And actually, since I've been standing out here with the camera set up in the last 5 minutes, my photographer and I heard loud pops in the distance, and it's unclear what exactly those pops came from, but they were loud and very distinct. And so when neighbors here heard about gunshots in the middle of the day around the corner, they were not surprised. Well, neighbors also tell me that they want change in their neighborhood.
It does concern us. We do kind of jump every time our dog barks at night.
For months, Allison Miller's street in the Rockwood neighborhood of Gresham has been ringing with the sound of gunshots.
It's unfortunately become kind of a common occurrence to hear some kind of shots every night. Whether they're far off or close, it's hard to say.
Just up the street from Miller, Gresham police were called to an apartment complex on the corner of Southeast 168th and Southeast Stark Street for a shooting. When officers arrived shortly after 1 p.m., they found two people shooting at each other from two different cars. One car drove off and crashed on Southeast 190th Street and Stark. That shooter was captured. The second got away. Then after 5 p.m., Gresham police were called to a house on the 17,300 block of Southeast Pine Street. There, they found a man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
We always see more activity in the summertime.
Officer Adam Baker is a spokesperson for the Gresham Police Department. Like many law enforcement agencies, Gresham Police is stretched thin due to low staffing. He says on any one night, there are 8 officers patrolling the city. As a result, responding to calls for help can be challenging in tackling big issues.
It's tough to start new divisions of trying to address problems when you're having struggles just putting enough people out on the street to begin with.
Baker says Gresham Police will rely on neighboring agencies like Portland Police and the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office for help. He says through those partnerships, they've been successful in recovering stolen cars and getting guns off the streets. For Miller, she knows the police are understaffed and overworked, but she says she knows things will get better.
I think, Gresham and Portland have great potential to come together as a community and really work hard to improve living conditions for people, to improve affordable housing, to enact a lot of community initiatives that will help reduce crime in the long term.
Well, Pete and Bonnie, Gresham police are still investigating all these shootings that happened over the last 3 days. So they're asking anyone in the public with any information to call investigators. Live in Gresham, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.